Hello everyone. So again I have come with the second part of mobility and immobility. And in the first part we have started with the body mechanics and its purposes, and in this part we are going to start with the principles of body mechanics. So topics: terminologies related to body mechanics, principles of body mechanics. So three terminologies we have to understand: body alignment, body balance and posture. Body alignment. It's the alignment of body parts. It refers how the head, shoulders, spine, hips, knees and ankles relate and line up with each other. Proper alignment of the body puts less stress on the joints, muscle, tendons or ligaments, spine, and helps to have good posture and balance is also maintained. So body mechanics, it is the relation of the body parts to each other, whether it's a head to shoulder, then spine or hips or knees or ankles. Like you can see in the diagram, proper body mechanics of the spine is which is ticked in the green color, whereas the others are in red color in the cross. And when you are having a good body mechanics, obviously you will have a very less stress on the musculoskeletal system, you will have a very good posture, and also your body balance will be maintained. The second terminology, that is body balance. So it refers to the state of the body achieved when the center of the gravity is close to its base of support. So center of the gravity, as you can see in the arrow, we have picture A and picture B. So both you have seen center of gravity is shown as a cross mark. Then second point, line of gravity goes through the base of support. So when you will see line of gravity, so you have seen a red color line exactly at the middle, and the object has a wide base of support. So you can see the base of support. Now three things is important: the center of gravity, line of gravity and the base of support. So what it is saying? Center of gravity. So center of gravity, it is the point at which its mass is center, or the body's mass is center, and usually it is, we can say, between the umbilicus and the symphysis pubis. It is the points between the umbilicus and the symphysis pubis, or you can say near to umbilicus. This is the center of gravity. And whenever you are maintaining the body balance, it is very important that the center of gravity should be close to the base of support. So what is the base of support? It is the foundation on which the body stands. And also there is a line of gravity. Line of gravity, it is the line which goes directly in the midline of the center of gravity, and it should go at the straight to the base of support. And also the object should have a wide base of support. So you can see in picture A the base of support is small, whereas in picture B it is wide, and the person with wide base of support will have more balance. Okay, and also in the second or B posture, you have seen the center of gravity is closer to the base of support in compared to the picture A. So these are the things that you can maintain to have a body balance. Okay, like for example, in case of Savdhan Bishram, in Savdhan your base of support is smaller, whereas in case of Bishram your base of support is wider. So in the Bishram position you will have a better body balance. And the third terminology is a posture. So it refers to the position of the body in relation to the surrounding space. So here I have shown two pictures. In one picture you have seen the girl, the back is very much curved, it is not supported by the chair, whereas in the other picture it is well supported by the chair, and she is maintaining a good posture while doing the activity in the laptop. So posture should be good enough, and it is very important to know the principles of body mechanics to maintain the posture, balance and the proper body alignment. So these were the three terminologies. Next we have come to the principles of body mechanics. So principles of body mechanics involves three major factors: center of gravity, base of support and line of gravity. So here it is very nicely given. Center of gravity, that is already we have discussed, then base of support and also the line of gravity. So when you are discussing the body mechanics, these are the three things you have to be very much clear about. So now we will move on to the principles one by one. Number 1, the wider the base of support and the lower the center of gravity, the greater is the stability of the object. So you can see here in this picture. So here in one picture on your left side, the person is having less base of support, whereas on your right side the base of support is wider, and also the center of gravity in the left side, it is much higher than the center of gravity in the right side. So that means the right side person is having the more stability. So when if you consider this person as a nurse, so when you are working or you are standing or you are performing any procedure, if you have to stand, then better you stand in a wide base of support. If you are standing with a narrow base of support, then it will not give you the balance. At the same time, it will make you tired easily and early. The second is, the equilibrium of an object is maintained as long as the line of gravity passes through its base of support. So equilibrium or the balance of an object or a person will be maintained when the line of gravity passes through the base of support. So you can see there are three pictures, picture A, picture B and picture C. So in the picture A, the line of gravity is passing through the base of support, whereas in the B and C it is slowly diverting, and in the C itself no more it is in the base of support. So obviously if the picture C, it is going to, the person is going to fall, because he will not be able to maintain the equilibrium of the body. So always you have to stand in that position. Third, facing the direction of work or movement prevents the chances of injury. So you can see whether you are carrying something, you are pushing or pulling. So it is better that on which direction you are working, you should face into that direction only, because in the opposite direction if you will do, so it will be tiresome also, it will be difficult to understand also what exactly or how much exactly force you have to apply. So it is always better to face the direction of work. Next, number 4, initiating movement requires more energy than maintaining the movement of an object. So whenever you are going to lift anything or you are going to do any heavy work, so first energy requires more when you are going to do it or lift it first. Or suppose here you can see in the picture, the nurse is going to transfer the patient from a wheelchair to a chair. So first initiating the movement requires more energy than with a flow it will move. The fifth principle is saying that less force is required to move an object when the friction is reduced between the object to be moved and the surface on which it is moved. So we all have learned physics, we all know about the friction. So if you want to work it smoothly, then try to reduce the friction. So here I have given the example of a bed. So in the left side the bed is with a wheel, whereas on the right side the bed is without any wheel. So you have understood now that the bed which is having wheel, it is easy to move because it will have less friction, whereas the bed without wheel will have difficulty in moving because it will cause friction. So I think you have also seen the person when they are taking out water from a well, so they used to use a wheel. The wheel, above the wheel the rope is there, when with that they are going to take out the water from the well. If the wheel is not there at the time, taking out the water would be much tiresome. So that's why we have to try to reduce the friction as far as possible. The sixth principle is saying that holding an object close to the body requires less energy than holding it farther away. So you have seen one picture is showing that the object is holding. So instead of object, if you are going to transfer a patient, suppose, then also try to be at the close to the patient, or even if you are going to give any care to the patient, always we used to tell you that when doing the procedure, always you bring the patient to the edge, okay, edge of the bed, that means at the side of the bed, so that it is easy for you to give the care without any stress to your body. So that is the holding an object close to the body requires less energy than holding it farther away. So here also you can see that there is a, in the below diagram, the when you are your knees are bent, okay, you are in a squat position, the object is near to you, and compared to the above position where you are bending at your back, okay. So you have to take out the object in this way, then you have to get up instead of doing from the back, okay. Then seventh principle, use strongest muscles while lifting, pushing and pulling to avoid muscle strain. So that is, we all want to do that. Instead of using the light muscle, we have to try that whenever we are doing something, use the strongest muscle, like leg muscles, okay. Like you can see, if somebody is pushing, okay, so give pressure on the legs, okay, try to give pressure from the legs, okay, to maintain the balance, and that will cause less strain to the muscles. Eighth principle is saying that smooth continuous movements are easier and safer than sudden, sharp or uncontrolled movements. So many of the times you have to move and lift the patient, maybe from the bed to stretcher, or stretcher to bed, or from the bed to wheelchair, like that many of the time you have to do. So it is very important that the movements when you are doing, it should be very much smooth continuous movements. And like you can see in the picture, there is in the left side A, B, C, D are there. So when you are doing part by part, you have to do, when you are doing, whether it's a lifting the patient, whether it's a changing of the position, whatever may be the condition, you have to do part by part in a smooth and continuous manner. Ninth principle is saying that using rhythmic movements at a normal speed requires less energy. So you have to follow certain rhythm, okay. Like for example, in this picture, you are going, there are two maybe the two healthcare personnel are there, you are going to lift the person from the floor or any surface, and you are going to put on the bed. But if one person is holding at one time, another person is not holding, or suppose one person is trying to lift up whereas the another person is not, so that kind of, if the synchronization is not there, that time it will be difficult to lift the person. So there has to be rhythmic movement, like suppose 1 2 3, on the count of 3 you are going to hold the person, then maybe 4 you are going to lift the person, then 5 you are going to walk, and then maybe 6th you are going to put it on the bed. So like that there has to be some rhythmic movements, then only it will have a less energy consumption, and you will have a normal or you can say less strenuous activity. Then 10th principle, injury and strain on the lower back can be avoided by performing pelvic tilt before the activity. So first you have to understand what is pelvic tilt. So this is, you can see in the picture, one side is normal pelvis whereas the another side is pelvic tilt. That means whenever you are going to perform any activity, you have to make your pelvic little bit tilt, and then you have to start doing the activity. This picture already I have explained you. 11th is alternating period of rest and activity reduces fatigue. So body mechanics is not only saying that only you do activity, but at the same time it is also suggesting you that along with the activity you have to continue your rest also, and that is very important to maintain a good body posture. You have to maintain your beauty also. So all these are important, okay. So here we have come to the end of the principles of body mechanics, and we have come for the work for home. So these are the work for home today. What is the center of gravity? What is the base of support? What is the line of gravity? Hope you have understood these points, because these are the three main things under which our body mechanic chapter runs. So finally I am going to say goodbye to you for now, but at the same time I would like to request you, so kindly give your feedback and also the topic that you want more to or as a video. Thank you.